Batman bike. A lot of rusty bikes. So I didn't do very well today. Normally I do great in my my favorite thrift store, which is in it's in my neighborhood. It's in my, right down the road from my house. And there's like, this is all new neighborhoods through here, so normally you get a lot of good stuff here. But man, it was busy today. I did pick up a bunch of these VTech toys. 1, 2, 3. Look at this little one here. We'll take them back, put batteries in them, clean them up. I mean, in the store, these are, I'm sure this one's over 50 bucks. You can see they're selling it for $5.98. This one's probably, I don't know, $30, $35. Probably 50 bucks in that one. Yeah, they're the same thing, that one and this one. So I'll clean them up. Bought it for $6. Batteries cleaned up. Probably get $20, $25 out of these two. Maybe 15 out of this one. But they're good inventory to have in my kids section, and I buy them all the time. Oh, I have to keep a case of whiskey in my truck. That way I don't never run out. There's a computer. My son is grounded, so I grabbed this computer and his PS4 out of his room. He's grounded for one more week. He kind of irritated me one day, so that's why those are in the back of my truck. But overall, it wasn't a very good day thrifting. I think just because I'm here a little later in the day. It's like 1 o'clock, so there's a lot of people here. I know a lot of dealers come in early. When they open at 9 o'clock, they come in early and they swipe up all the good deals, and I just think they might have been late on that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tammy.
Why the tires flat?
I couldn't get into gear. It's because of my fat butt. You didn't know that when you ride bikes like that, you lube up your butt? Mile bike ride, my business partner canned me chamois butter. He says, put this on your butthole. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't need that. Sure enough, about 30 miles into the ride, I'm like, give me some of that chamois butter, man, because you just get rubbed raw down there, man. I mean, man, look at that seat. Imagine being on that seat for 100 miles in a day. Yeah, so everything's got to be lubed up inside, so it just slides. And then you're wearing one of those, tight bike outfits, What is that for?
I'm smiling. He gets so excited. What is that for?
Is it just to rub your muscles down?
It is. It's just for your muscles. Unless you're going to put it on your bike when you're doing your long ride.
I never know what these are for. I never know the truth. This is a cool one, though. Yeah, this one looks like it could be used for other devices.
I mean, I'm sure you could use them all for other things.
Is there a slow, or does it just vibrate?
That was 2.
That was 2? How'd you turn it up?
Mandy, is that too much for you, Mandy?
I would think so. Oh, but it's got other attachments.
Oh, that's more your, yeah.
Probably a beginner. That's all. What is that little? What is that little nub?
Stan, can you go get the move out of his office? It's on top of the refrigerator.
Okay. You put that on my show for me?
Can somebody like me personally, just walk up and buy like the large apartment complexes for sale? Can I just buy that?
I mean, so the bank will look at that too. I mean, typically you can find somebody with experience, but the thing is, a large apartment complex is going to be millions of dollars, so you're going to need 20% of it. It's $2.6 million. Yeah, so you need $520,000 down. No, anybody. I mean, as long as you got good credit. You don't even need good credit with commercial a lot of times. They want that, they want that 20% down. They want it. The bank wants to know that you're going to put a big enough commitment into it, so that you have an incentive not to foreclose on it, right? So would $520,000 be a good incentive not to foreclose? Yeah. So they want you to go in there, they want you to work, and they want you to pay the bills off. So they're going to make sure it's going to cash flow first. If it doesn't cash flow, they won't give you the loan on it. But they want to make sure that that'll pay off the debts. And the Small Business Association, small business loans. Yeah.
So what if I wanted to go buy like Charlie's? Could I go do that too if I put down?
So they only want like 10% down. Mm-hmm. They want to see experience, a business plan, and good credit. Well, not even good credit, decent credit.
To write a business plan?
Well, yeah, but you can do that with AI nowadays.
And then for
And they want to make sure that the business will cash flow the debt, will pay the debt. Meaning they were not going to loan $10 million on a business that profits $100,000 a year, you know. They'd like to know that you know what you're doing to operate the business you're going to buy. You find a cash flowing videography business that has proven records, and then you should be able to get that loan. Yeah, I would just be careful, like who are they, who's his contract with, how solid's that contract, right?
yeah, I don't know anything about it, but yeah.
You do a non-compete clause with them, you know, make sure you...
No,
No, you would.
Oh, I would?
Yeah.
No, if I was buying a business.
Yeah, if you're going to buy the business, you don't want him to start another business, the same thing.
Oh.
You know, after selling you this one, you know, so you'd have to do a non-compete with him. Tell him he can't, he can't be in the wedding business again for 5 years in the Tampa Bay area or something like that, you know. So do you know what needs to be a verbal contract? What a verbal contract and a written contract are? Just you and me talking.
Yeah.
Written needs to be signed, right?
Yeah.
You know, by law, what needs to be written? Like if you sell me your house, right? Does that need to be a verbal or a written contract? Written contract, right? Yeah. So there's 3 criteria for a written contract. Okay. First of all, any contract that's over $1,000 has to be in writing. Right. So you can't say I'm going to sell you my car for 10 grand verbally, and then if you back out, I have no recourse. Right. You know what recourse is mean I can't sue you because it's over $1,000, so it needs to be in writing. All right.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, if it's for real estate, anything to do with real estate has to be in writing. It can't be a verbal contract. So if we have a verbal contract on real estate, it's not enforceable. So it has to be written.
So if let's say I'm renting out a unit, I have to make them sign because otherwise I can't kick them out?
Well, if you are in contract, now you can not be in contract with them. You can have a month-to-month deal with them, which you could be a contract or not, but you would still have the right to kick them out according to the laws, you know, the eviction laws of your state.
Oh,
okay. And the third one is if it's over 1 year in time. So if you make a deal with somebody that lasts over a year, has to be in writing. So over $1,000, real estate, or over 1 year in time, then it has to be a written contract. Has to be a written contract. Yeah, verbal. As long as it doesn't meet those 3 requirements, it can be verbal. You know, but then there's a lot of other rules within that. You know, like, you know, how do you prove damages if you have a verbal contract that isn't executed? And
right.
So Paul and I play chess all the time and play with Matt sometimes, and other people try to challenge us. Paul's really, really good at chess. He's really good at chess. But I went on like this incredible winning streak, right? And I say incredible. I won like 4 games in a row. And I went to him and I started talking some smack to him, giving him a hard time, talking shit to Paul. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, he went in like ninja mode. And then it's like for 10 games, I couldn't beat him at all. I couldn't do anything with him. Anytime that I talk crap to Paul, he I don't know what he does, but he goes like, he takes like an AI tutor and the most impressive computer in the world, then he whips my butt with it. And he just
asked Aiden, his son.
Oh, he has his son play? Is that what happens?
I got an app on there. Tells me what
So we play on Chess Time. So if anybody wants to challenge me at chess, you can go on to Chess Time and my name's Jack Jericho on there. You can challenge me and we'll see how good you are. I'm just an average player. I'm not that good. Paul's pretty good, but I'm just an average player. He's played us every once in a while.
I know, I had to take a break.
Yeah.
I did beat you though.
Oh yeah.
He timed out. I won.
Oh, I timed out?
No, I beat you. Did you time out or did I?
I never timed out. You have never beat me. You have never beat me.
It's the only time I've ever won, and I beat him.
Oh look, here's one of your shirts.